साज्यं त्रिवत् संयुक्तं बन्धिनायोजितं प्रियं गृहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहं भक्त्या दीपं प्रयच्छामि देवाय परमात्मने त्राहि मां नरकाद्घोरात्तु दिव्यज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते।
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। गलद्दानगण्डं मिलद्भृङ्गषण्डं चलच्चारुशुण्डं जगत्प्राणसौण्डं कनद्दन्तकाण्डं विपद्भङ्गचण्डं शिवप्रेमपिण्डं भजे वक्रतुण्डं श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। संजातां हि महानटस्य विलसड्ढक्का स्वनादम्बिकां संसेव्यां वरकालिदास भवभूत्याद्यैः कवीन्द्रैः सदा हिंदी द्राविड कन्नडान्ध्रमुख भाषाणां प्रसूं संस्कृतां हृत्पङ्केरुहवासिनीमविरतं गीर्वाणवाणीं भजे इति संस्कृत सरस्वतीं संस्कृत शारदाम्बिकां नत्वा सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् इति गुरुपरम्परां च नमस्करोमि। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। नमः सर्वेभ्यः अभिवादये। Just a note before we start. Today's session will mostly be in Sanskritam, but for your understanding, I'll mix a bit of English. Namaste all. I'm actually pretty happy to be with all of you here today because I'm here to share with you a very interesting topic which is close to my heart, that is Sanskritam and Sampradayam. Idanim pashyamah yat Sampradayam nama kim? What is Sampradayam? Samvik Pradattam Nama Sampradayam. Whatever so Sampradayam is not some blind belief or meaningless acharams. Sampradayam Nama, it is the vast ocean of knowledge that our ancestors have recognized, saying that it will be very useful for our coming generations, and they have given it to us in a beautiful form named Samskriti. संस्कृतेः विविध अंगान् पश्यामः. Let's see a beautiful aspect of Samskriti, which is in which form our Sampradayam has been given to us. अस्माकं संस्कृतेः, the aspects of our Samskriti are वेदाः, अस्माकं वेदाः, अस्माकं पुराणाः, अस्माकं शास्त्राः, अस्माकं उपनिषदः, अस्माकं स्मृतयः, अस्माकं वेशभूषणानि, अस्माकं आचारविचाराणि, अस्माकं पर्वदिनानि, अपि च अस्माकं यद्यत् चतुष्षष्टिकलाः सन्ति वा, साहित्यं अस्ति वा, एते सर्वे अपि these are the aspects of our Samskriti. Now you may ask me, भवन्तः पृच्छन्ति यत् भवतु, you may tell that okay, in times of yore this Sampradayam and Samskriti was very useful, it was a great vast ocean of knowledge, but अस्मिन् आधुनिक समये, in this modern times, what use of it is to us? तथा Samskriti, it is, so whatever science we read and think it's the greatest, our Samskriti is a science that is beyond this science. So it is very useful in our nowadays modern lifestyle to enhance our lifestyles. I'll just take up 3 examples to explain to you about how Samskriti is useful and can be a guidance to us in our everyday life. प्रथमतः अहं स्वीकृतवती अस्मि यत् नमस्कारं यदि यः कोऽपि महाजनः वा सहपाठी वा अध्यापकः वा आगच्छति तदा किं वदामः? नमस्ते इति वदामः. दिसे नमस्ते और नमस्कारम्. अस्य नमस्कारस्य महत्त्वं कोविड समये, लॉकडाउन समये सर्वेभ्यः ज्ञातं. यत् इदानीं यदा सर्वेपि अन्यदेशेषु they give shake hand or something like that, but यदा लॉकडाउन समयम् आगतं तथा स्पर्शं न कर्तव्यं ननु तथा सर्वेपि नमस्कारपूर्वकमेव so each they used to greet each other using namaskaram. So उदाहरणं यत् स्वीकृतवती अस्मि नाम अस्माकं योगं प्राणायामं च. So our yoga and pranayama, what happens is तत्र योगे अपि पुनः किञ्चित् सूर्यनमस्कारम् इति कश्चन आसनं स्वीकृत्य इतोपि सूक्ष्मतर उदाहरणं प्रदास्यामि. So the three aspects of Surya Namaskara, if you see, it is the asanam like Parvatasana, Hanumadasana, etc. And then the pranayama part and the mantrocharanam like Suryaya Namaha, Khagaya Namaha, Pushne Namaha. So अस्माकं शास्त्रेषु त्रिकरण शुद्धिः अतीव मुख्यतरः अस्ति. Now we focus on the purity of our body, our words, that is our vak, and our manas. You can equate manas with thoughts, though it's not the correct translation. Manas or thoughts. So these three are supposed to be pure according to our shastras. Atra अस्माकम् इदं सहायकरं कथं भवति नाम यद् आसनं क्रियते तेन देहशुद्धिः भवति. You get the purity of your body through asanas, and then प्राणायामेन मन्त्रोच्चारणेन च अस्माकं वाक्शुद्धिः भवति. Your words get purified, and then अस्माकं मनः, our manas or thoughts get purified. So in our Samskriti, each aksharam is a mantram, and then each aksharam has a power that enables our words to keep calm. Sanskrit is after all a deva bhasha, no? So hence our asmakam manasah shuddhim mantrocharanam pranayamam cha, they keep help our manas peaceful. Paschat tritiya udaharanam cha aham svikritavati asmi yat ayurvedam. Idanim, so if we see modern medicine, the problem that is happening is that treating your body as separate units. But the problem that is really coming over here is nama te asmakam deham sampurnataya na pashyanti. Tasmat tatra side effects bhavanti. You get a lot of problems due to that, and your mental health has become a entirely separate unit. Kintu idanim asmakam ayurveda kim jayate nama, they focus on your body, your mental well-being, and your physical well-being as through a holistic lens, as a holistic unit. Tasmat ativa upayogam asti ayurvedena. And I would like to give a fourth example. Asmakam sampradaye prati ekadasyam upavasam tu tat samanyameva. We do upavasam on every ekadashi, right? But kim jatam, a few years ago some Japanese scientist has come and said, okay, fasting once in 15 days will rejuvenate your cells, and then he got the Nobel Prize. But our Samskriti has this from times of yore. So this is how great our Samskriti is. Just a few examples from the vast ocean of Samskriti. Paschat idanim bhavantah pृच्छन्ति यत् भवतु संस्कृतिः सम्पादितव्यः अस्माकम् अतीव सम्यक् अस्ति तत् इति अधितं भवता नाम अवगतं. किन्तु भवता पृच्छ्यते यत् okay, we have learned the great importance of Samskriti, but what is the use of Samskrita over here? Why should we learn Sanskrit? Why in the world should we learn it? तस्य उत्तरम् अस्ति यत् अस्माकं संस्कृतेः मूलं किं? Can anybody tell me what is the मूलम् of our Samskriti? Yes, वेदाः उपनिषदः इत्यादयः सर्वेपि नाम वेदाः उपनिषदः शास्त्राः पुराणाः इतिहासाः आगमाः एते सर्वेपि अस्माकं संस्कृतेः मूलाः. They are the roots of our Samskriti. But किं जायते? इदं सर्वं कुत्र अस्ति? कस्यां भाषायाम् अस्ति? देवभाषा संस्कृतं, देशभाषा संस्कृतं. तस्मात् संस्कृतवाण्यां गीर्वाणवाण्यां सन्ति एते सर्वेपि ग्रन्थाः. Kintu, you can say that, okay, I'll read some translations of these granthas and learn my Samskriti, learn about my Samskriti, but still, what is the use of Sanskritam in here? Tatha, dharmasukshmaha ye santi, te yadi moola grantha patanam kurmaha. So when we read the moola granthas, whatever knowledge you get, whatever avagahanam you get of your Samskriti, whatever dharmasukshmas you get to know, that you can never, a translation can never compensate the moola grantha. So learning Sanskritam is a must for everybody to take care of our Samskriti. But let me tell you the other beauties of our Samskrita bhasha. As I had done the stotram of Samskrita Saraswati yatha shastuta maya sanjata hi mahanatasya vilasat bhakta svanadambika iti. So Nandikeshwara calls in his Abhinaya Darpana saying that Nrittavasane Natarajarajo Nanada Dakkam Navapanchavaram Uddhatu Kama Sanakari Siddhan Etat Vimarshe Sivasutrajalam Etat Vimarshe Sivasutrajalam. So when Nataraja Sakshat, so when Sadashiva was dancing, he did the Dhamarunadam, out of which sutras came out. And Panini Maharshi, the grammarian of Sanskritam, who wrote the Ashtadhyayi, heard this and he documented it as the sutras. Ayun Rilgevong, Ayav, Chayavaratul, and Yamananam, Zabain Gadadas, Jabakadadas, Kapachadas, Chadro, Kapai Shasar, Hal Iti Maheshwarani Sutrani Iti Sahal. So he documented those sutras like that, and that is what we learn today in Sanskritam, as well as that is what has come in Telugu, because Telugu is the child of Samskrita Saraswati, no? Tathaiva. Idanim api sa Samskrita bhashayaha anyad uttamata. So what's the next beauty of Samskrita bhasha nama? Tatra. So let me give you an example for this. Ramaha phalam khadati. What does this mean? Rama eats fruit. Ramaha khadati phalam. What does this mean? Rama eats fruit. Ramaha phalam khadati Ramaha. What does this mean? Rama eats fruit. So however you jumble up the words, because of the beauty of Samskrita bhasha, you can get the same meaning. Hence there is no chance for an ambiguity in Samskrita bhasha. So this is the greatness of Samskrita bhasha, where you can never misunderstand the bhasha, because it is such a language where you can express so beautifully. And that's why Samskrita bhasha is being researched for use in various vast fields. Paschat, Samskrita bhasha, it's a very expressive language. It has Chanda Shastra, where you can compose shlokas with at most like very beautiful shlokas. And then it is proven that by memorizing the Samskrita shlokas, your memory power increases. So these are just a few greatnesses of Girvana Vani, which are many. And so I would just like to tell you that I would like all of you to learn Sanskritam, because it will be very helpful in your personal journeys. But I would like to do, aham adhyapakan poshakanscha prati samprarthayami yat kripaya chhatrebhyah yat bhavata idam adhunika shikshanam diyate tena sakameva samskrita shikshanam api datavyam samskrityaha shikshanam api datavyam iti kripaya vinantim karonyaham. So just for your information, so as my krishi for Samskrita Adhyayanam, to help you all do Samskrita Adhyayanam in my channel at the rate of Avadhanini Jayalakshmi, I have posted a few videos that are told in simple Sanskrit. There are stories from our Puranas which contain great values that will help us uphold our Samskriti. So this is how I would like to conclude my words. Just before concluding, I would like to thank everybody who gave me this opportunity to talk here. I'll just tell a shloka, please repeat after me, and then we shall conclude. Pathami Sanskritam Nityam Vadami Sanskritam Sada Dhyayami Sanskritam Samyak Vande Sanskritamacharam. Shri Krishna Arpanastu. Dhanyavad.